Good morning, everyone. Jim Stevenson from Overpower. Hope we've had a lovely weekend. The sun's been shining, and we're feeling good for a new week. I'm just doing a little walk. I do sometimes. I call it a daily magic walk, but it's basically just where I kind of allow myself some time to think and relax and just be outside. It's where I feel most sort of confident and most comfortable. Just give myself that time to think. And I had a lovely conversation with one of our members about a few things. She'd actually been dealing with a recent death in her life, and it was someone that had taken their own life, which is horrible, and she won't mind me sharing it because it could be helping somebody else. And we were talking about how, not easy it is, but how it can really come in an unexpected way. And most people will have not remembered that Robin Williams, when he passed away and took his own life, how much of a shock that was to everybody, because he was so loved and he was so liked. And she actually just said to me how she doesn't worry for me, but I'm in a situation right now in my life where I'm doing a lot for other people and working hard. She said, I just don't want you to burn out, or the same thing happened to you. So I opened up to her and I said, to be honest, I've actually been in a moment this year where I had that thought. Very open thing for me to admit, and it's not me saying that I'm weak, it's saying that I believe I am strong and I can help a lot of people, and I motivate a lot of people, and I love doing that. But the thought came into my head as I was taking a session, which is ridiculous. It was a personal training session, and at that point I was working a lot of hours, a lot more than I am now, and it was really difficult for me to find time for myself within that, which is why I've made the changes to the way Overpower runs and how I now don't do any personal training, and it's all class based. And anyway, I made those changes because I saw the warning signs of that thought and realised that was an alarm bell for me. But the first thing that I did when I had that is I went inside. It was a Saturday morning before a circuit class. I was doing an early morning PT session, and I went in and I told my mum straight away, and spoke to her, and I spoke to my family members, even shared it with a couple of friends, because I was confident enough to be able to admit that I'd had that, not weakness, but had that moment, and I wanted people around me that could support and help me through that. Now, in your own life, that may be going on, and if it is, then you need to talk to somebody, you need to open up, you need to allow people to help you and give you advice on that. And get some coaching through that, which is also what I've done. But you need to make changes. So your negative thoughts might be, I'm worried about my health, I'm worried about my fitness, I feel like I'm going to get ill if I don't improve my condition. We see the epidemic that's going on right now with diabetes and heart conditions, and it's a real strain on the NHS. We can't avoid that in the news, and that can get in people's heads, and it can worry us, especially if we're overweight, and if we don't feel healthy and energized, then we can start to think, oh my goodness, is that going to affect me? And we have those thoughts. Now, if that is the case, then we need to change something and do something absolutely different to move away from that. So what was my changes in my situation? Well, it was to stop personal training and start to work on the groups more, so I could work less hours, so I had more time for me, so I can go to the gym and relax in the spa afterwards, and I can have more time to see my friends and family and do more for me. Now, if doing more for you is sacrificing working till stupid o'clock in the office and going and doing a class, or going to the gym, or going and spending more time with your kids because you're getting stressed through loads of long hours of work, or you're doing everything for your kids, so you're not working long hours, but you are working long hours because you're working as a mum ridiculously, relentlessly, and not giving yourself any time for you, then you need to look after number one, because you can't look after everyone else, which is to make some changes in your health. It might not be health and fitness for you. It might be that you need to spend more time with your friends. You need to go for the odd coffee at Willingham Walks and Rooms, who sponsor us. But you need to give yourself time to change your situation. So if we don't do anything different, we're going to get the same results. If you don't do anything different, you're going to get the same results. And at the moment, if your results aren't good, or they're spiraling downwards, they're only going to get worse. So you have to change what you're doing. So now I'm in a lot better place. I don't have those thoughts. I've had them rarely, to be honest. This only happened once because I made a change straight away. Right, what am I going to do different? Okay, I'm going to stop doing as many hours. I'm going to change my whole business around so that I can do more classes and give myself that freedom and time. What is it for you? What's your change that needs to happen to stop the situation, the rut, or the potential harm that you're putting yourself under? Or what change can you inspire in someone else? Because it might be that you're fine, but you recognise the signs of somebody else in your family that's struggling, and you're allowing them to drift. What can you encourage them to do? How can you inspire them? Because if you can't help yourself first, you can't help everyone else. So for me, my passion at the moment, well, it's not at the moment, my passion is to be able to inspire, and I'll say the word thousands because it is, I want to inspire thousands of people to get out of the situation they're in and feel better and more confident in themselves. That is literally what I believe I was put on the planet to do, and that is what I try to do every single day to the best of my potential. But if I can't look after me, how can I expect to do that? So make sure, please, that if you're not happy with your current situation and you feel like you're drifting, you talk to people about it, you get advice, but you make a change. So the music's playing because that's what I listen to when I walk, and actually it helps me talk sometimes. So it's not to be over dramatic, but this is quite a serious topic I'm talking about. I know that for a Monday morning, but it might just inspire someone that is feeling like they're in a rut to make a change and do something different, whether that's to click the button to apply for a program with us, or go and join a gym, or just go and spend time with your kids more and turn the laptop off and go and do the things that are going to help your health, your mindset, your mental health, your physical health improve, and make big changes to be a better version of yourself, which is what we all want to be. So a very open one from me this morning to kick off the week, but I think if you're not open, then you're closed, and I much prefer to be open. And I hope anyone that has heard this and maybe is, like I said, struggling with things, can seek out help, speak to people about it, and get yourself feeling happier and moving forwards. And I am absolutely happy right now, and that's thankfully that to myself for making changes, and also the people I've got around me. So love you all, have a fantastic week, and I will speak to you very soon.